Hi everyone, I am Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. In this episode, I will be discussing this lesson about basic counting with number cards. In our previous episode, we had basic counting with rolling a dice, tossing a coin, and playing rock, paper, scissors. This time, we will find all the possible outcomes with number cards. Okay, there are two cases in which we can find all the possible outcomes using number cards. First case is, this is the case where 0 is not included. Okay, let's start with using all the card. Example, we have here two cards numbered 2 and 4. We are going to create or write two-digit number using all these cards. So if it's a two-digit number, then we have a number in the tens place and in the ones place. So what are the numbers or possible numbers that we can write in the tens place? So we can write here 2 or 4. What about in the ones place? If this is 2, then ones place 4. If this is 4, then it means in the ones place is 2. So we have here two outcomes. So we wrote two two-digit numbers using these number cards. How about if we have three number cards? We are going to write or create three-digit numbers using all these number cards. So if it's a three-digit numbers, then we have number in the hundreds place, in the tens place, and in the ones place. What are the possible numbers that we can write here in the hundreds place? So we can write here 2 or 4 or 6. Okay, take note, we are creating here a three-digit numbers using all these number cards. So if 2 is in the hundreds place, then it means in the tens place, it can be 4 or 6. If this is 4, then it means 2 or 6 in the tens place. If this is 6, then 2 or 4 in the tens place. Okay, 2, 4, then it means in the ones place is 6. 2, 6, so this is 4. 4, 2, so in the ones place is 6. 4, 6, so in the ones place is 2. 6, 2, so this is 4. 6, 4, this is 2. So we have here 6 outcomes. Okay, to explain this one further, as you can see in this column or in the hundreds place, we have 3 outcomes or 3 numbers, possible outcomes. What about in the tens place? It's also 3, but since we use these numbers once already, then we have to subtract 1. So 3 minus 1, then it means outcome is 2. How about in the ones place? 3 minus 2. So why 2? Because we use the numbers twice already. So 3 minus 2, then this is 1. Take note, we are using or we use these numbers at the same time. So we know that we have to multiply these numbers. And this is now equal to 6. So 6 possible outcomes, or there are 6 three-digit numbers using all these number cards. Okay, how about if we have 4 number cards, 5 number cards, 6 number cards, 7 number cards, and so on? How are we going to find all the possible outcomes? Okay, the easier way is, let's represent this number as n. So, n times n minus 1. Okay, why n minus 1? If you're going to go back to what we did a while ago, how did we get 2? It's 3 minus 1. So 3 is n. So n minus 1 times n minus 2 as what we did here. 3 minus 2. So n minus 2. Okay, times 2 times 1. So you just have to remember this thing or this like formula in order to find all the possible outcomes. Okay, this time, we are going to use some of the cards in finding all the possible outcomes. Okay, we have here numbers 1, 3, 5, and 7. We will use some of these cards to find out or to write all the possible outcomes. Okay, we are going to create or write a 3-digit number using some of these cards. So again, we have here numbers in the hundreds place, tens place, and ones place. So what are the possible numbers that we can write in the hundreds place? So we can write 1 or 3 or 5 or 7. So we have 4 numbers or 4 outcomes. What about in the tens place? We can write 1, 3, 5, or 7. So we also have 4. But since we already use ones, then we have to subtract 1. So we now have 3. What about in the ones place? We can write 1, 3, 5, or 7. So 4. But since we already use the numbers twice, then we have to subtract 2. So this is 2. We are using these numbers at the same time. So we have to multiply 4 by 3 by 2. And this is equal to 24. It means there are 24 possible outcomes. Okay, moving on to the second case. This time, 0 is included. Okay, in the first part a while ago, 0 is not included. How about if 0 is included? How are we going to find all the possible outcomes? Let's give an example. We have here 3 number cards, numbered 0, 1, and 2. And 0 is included. We are going to create a 3-digit number using all these number cards. So if it's a 3-digit number, then we have numbers in the hundreds place, tens place, and ones place. So what are the number cards that we can use in the hundreds place? We can use 0, we can use 1, or we can use 2 number cards. What about in the tens place? So we can also use 0, 1, or 2 number cards. In the ones place, also 0, 1, or 2 number cards. But since we are creating a 3-digit number, 0 in hundreds place cannot be used. Because if we will use 0 in the hundreds place, then it would not be a 3-digit number anymore. So we have to remove 0 here. We can only use 1 or 2 number cards. In the tens place, we can use 0. Because even if 0 is here, still a 3-digit number. In the ones place, we can also use 0 because even if 0 is here, then still a 3-digit number. So in the hundreds place, we can only use 2 cards. In the tens place, we have here 3 cards, but since we already use 1 card in the hundreds place, so 3 minus 1, so 2 cards. In the ones place, 3, but since we already use 1 in the hundreds place and another 1 in the tens place, so 3 minus 2, so this is 1. Take note, we are using these numbers at the same time, so we know that we need to multiply these numbers. So this is equal to 4. It means we can create 4 3-digit numbers using all these number cards. Okay, so if we have n number of cards, n means can be 0 to 9 number cards. To find all the possible outcomes, so 2 here is n. So n minus 1. Minus 1 because 0 is not included. Okay, times n minus 1. Minus 1 is because we already use this number once in the hundreds place. Okay, times n minus 2 until how many numbers are given. There are 4 cards and each numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. So how many 2-digit natural numbers can be formed by selecting 2 of these cards? So 4 number cards, numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. It's asking for how many 2-digit natural numbers that we can form by selecting 2 of these cards. So 2-digit natural numbers. We have numbers in the tens place and numbers in the ones place. So in the tens place, how many numbers can we write? So it can be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So we have 4 numbers. What about in the ones place? So we can write also 1, 2, 3, or 4. So 4. But since we use it once here, so we have to subtract ones. 4 minus 1, 3. And we are using these numbers at the same time. So 4 times 3, then it means that's equal to 12. So we have here 12 2-digit natural numbers. Okay, this time, let's answer these simple questions. Let's start with this first one. There are 5 cards, each numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How many 3-digit numbers can be formed by selecting 3 of these cards that are greater than 400? So 5 cards are here, numbered 1 until 5. It's asking for how many 3-digit numbers that can be formed by selecting of these cards that are, so there is a condition here. It should be, these 3-digit numbers must be greater than 400. Okay, let's find out. So 3-digit numbers, meaning we have numbers in the hundreds place, tens place, and ones place. Okay, what are the numbers that we can write in the hundreds place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's write here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But going back to the condition here, this 3-digit number must be greater than 400. So it means we have to remove 1, 2, and 3. So we only have here 2 numbers, 4 and 5, because it must be greater than 400. Okay, what about in the tens place? We can write here 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. So we can write here all these 5 numbers. But since we use it once already, so it's supposed to be 5 minus 1. So 5 minus 1, then that's 4. And in the ones place, we can write 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. But since we use it twice already, so we have to subtract 2. So this is equal to 3. So to find out all the possible outcomes, we just have to multiply this one. So 8 times 3. So it means 24. So we have here 24 possible outcomes. So 24 3-digit numbers. Okay, and for this last problem or question, let's check this one. Okay, there are 6 cards, numbered 0 until 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two of these cards are selected to form two-digit natural number. Let A be the number of two-digit natural numbers that can be formed, and B be the number of odd two-digit numbers that can be formed. So find the value of A and B. According to the second sentence, A is the number of two-digit natural numbers. We have here 6 number cards, including 0. We already know that if it's a two-digit natural number, we cannot put 0 or we cannot use 0 in the tens place. So we can only use 1 or 2, 3, 4, or 5. So 5 number cards in the tens place. What about in the ones place? We can use all these 6 cards. But since we already use 1 card in the tens place, so minus 1, so it's 5. We are using these cards at the same time to create two-digit natural numbers. So we have to multiply these numbers. So this is equal to 25. So it means there are 25 two-digit natural numbers using these 6 number cards. So A is 25. Okay, what about B? B will be the number of odd two-digit numbers that can be formed using these number cards. So two-digit natural numbers or odd two-digit numbers. So we have numbers in the tens place, in the ones place. We have this word odd two-digit numbers. So if it's odd two-digit numbers, those numbers in the ones place will decide if the number is an odd number. So in these 6 number cards, we have 1, 3, and 5. These numbers are odd numbers. So we can write or we can use number card 1, 3, and 5 in the ones place. So we have here 3 number cards in the ones place. What about in the tens place? We can use all these number cards except 0. Because if it's 0, then it will not be a two-digit number. So we can use 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 number cards. So we have here 5 number cards. But since we already use 1 card in the ones place, so minus 1. So we have 4 cards. Again, we are using these cards at the same time. So we multiply this number and this is equal to 12. So it means we can create 12 odd two-digit numbers using all these number cards. So 12 here is B. So what's the value of A? 25. B is 12.